Afternoon, folks. Anthony Green, from the doors of heaven, went to heaven. I'm very sad to let you know that Anthony Green has died. And when I say Anthony Green from the doors of heaven, he died in Cape Breton at the beautiful regional hospital in Sydney, Cape Breton Island. Of course, he was a mainlander, but he was first generation Cape Bretoner for the last week and a half or so up there. And he was a good guy. One couldn't help but like Anthony. Anthony was born had he lived about several more days, about a week more, his birthday is the same day as General Robert E. Lee. General Bobby E. Lee and Anthony Green shared the same birthday in June. And he was their mailman for years. And he did flyers for many areas. And he cared for his parents. He's a son. There's two big Green families in Linwood. He would be John and Pearl. So Pearl would be his mother, and John be his father. And he was the youngest of a very large family. It'd be well over a dozen of them. And they take in a big Irish family. That's why I'm wearing green. Quite appropriate. There's a lot of green in the Cape Breton flag. To his son, Craig, as Anthony looked after his parents so well, his son, Craig, has been totally devoted to his father for, best part of all his life, but the best part of a decade, his beloved caregiver. And Anthony was a good-sized chunk of boy. He's certainly not anorexic. People see me eat and they say, John, you're certainly not anorexic. Well, Anthony was not anorexic either. That's something that me and Anthony Green share in common. Okay, we both have hearty appetites. To his second son, his youngest son of the two sons, Jason. And Jason's lovely wife and the grandkids. Those little grandkids have brought so much joy to Anthony's life. And he was so, every time you've seen a picture they put up, he quite tech savvy. I'm not tech savvy, but Anthony was quite tech savvy. And Anthony was always a good guy, but he was especially happy when he was around his kids and grandkids. And so I have no idea just what the funeral schedule is yet. Okay, in funeral mass. They even have their own cemetery, the Green Cemetery. Every year, a gentleman would come in, he's married to a cousin of Anthony's, and he'd come in, Mr. England, Earl England from Hastings, and buy a bag of fertilizer for the Green Cemetery up in Grosvenor, right among the blueberry fields. It's always well maintained, well mowed and well maintained. So Anthony Green, we'll say a prayer for him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as is in heaven. And give us daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we those who trespass against us, and lead us not into temptation, and deliver us from evil. Amen. And now he's up in heaven with his parents that he looked after so well, Mother Pearl and his father John, and some of his siblings are gone already. So, he died early this morning. I'm recording it just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon on Monday, which is the 27th, Memorial Day Monday, the 27th day of May, and he died on Monday. And I'm not being flippant and saying this. Anthony loved being busy, loved being in the mail, loved doing the flyers, and the flyers come out on Tuesday. So I have no question that Craig and Jason, and your lovely wife and children, and Anthony's many surviving siblings and loved ones, in-laws and outlaws and everybody, numerous cousins, and cousins-in-laws and so on. God had him die on early Monday morning so he'd be up in heaven for Tuesday to deliver flyers. I mean that he just had a truck, and Dixie Lee playing a truck. I said to the lady that told me he died, they should, if it would fit on, bring his casket on a truck up to the church. And you'd see me, I know I love Southerners. And I said, Dixie, and he toot the horn, played Dixie Lee. They should play Dixie Lee at his funeral service. He was a wonderful guy, and he's going to be missed by his sons, by his grandkids, and his numerous loved ones. And I finish where I started. Anthony Green died at the doors of heaven, Cape Breton Island. When you're in Cape Breton Island, they say to call heaven's local call. So that's what the genesis of the title of the video. Anthony Green goes to heaven from the doors of heaven. All the best. God bless. And say a prayer for his surviving family and Anthony's eternal soul. Thank you. He'll be missed. But we certain that man's in heaven. Bye for now. That gentleman. Bye for now.